My name is Logan Herring.
I am Kenyatta McCurdy-Bird.
What's going on, world? I'm Blake DeBrain.
Tonight we have a treat for you. We have Black excellence on full display. You gotta understand that we are not just colleagues, peers, co-workers. Like, I have strong relationships with all of these women.
I feel like the mic just got dropped.
I mean, what do you say after that?
Y'all good? There's the wave. Look. You see, we raised them well. They know they don't embarrass me, okay? Don't embarrass your parents.
We want to get everyone to the point. Black excellence is just recognizing that you are more than enough. And you are more than enough.
Sometimes when qualifiers are used, it's usually a step down of the overarching idea of excellence. But for me personally, having a qualifier of Black in front of excellence is a step up because of the history of adversity with our people that we face today, and the fact that we work twice, 3 times as hard as everyone else.
I don't want to say that's a crock of crap, but I do want to say that's a crock of crap. Excellence is excellence. And what people have decided is that since they did not know how well we were in terms of the building and making and growing of this country, now all of a sudden it's decided that Black excellence in music, Black excellence in building, Black excellence in research. We've been doing this stuff all the time.
I think Black excellence includes like breaking stereotypes and like generational curses and stuff. It's like proving everybody wrong. They don't expect us to be able to do what we can do and achieve what we can achieve and make it as far as we can. So just being able to prove people wrong.
I think Black excellence is not just a saying. I think it's just a motto, a mindset, a way of living, because when you feel that in your spirit, when you know that's who you are and what you do, you reciprocate that energy and you pass it along to others.
It's okay to be different, be out your comfort zone and stuff like that. I was so used to being in a box. Then when I finally got out my box, everything just it's so different.
Representation matters, period. When we start seeing people doing the things that we want to do in a positive manner, and we start seeing people lifting up their community, representation matters.
And I'm hearing the importance of having instructors, educators that look like you, that are from the same neighborhoods, that understand the circumstances and the lived experiences that you have gone through.
These are the things, these are the conversations that need to happen so that their heroes look like them. They don't have to be people who they can't touch, smell, feel. They're right there in the community.
By having a Black male teacher, there's about a 30 to 40% increase in your college going rate, and then also about a 20 to 30% decrease in dropping out. And when they broke out across the board, and they said, so is it about the their evaluations? Is it about a certain class they're teaching? And they went through everything. They found out from the study didn't matter. Just having a Black male between the ages of 3rd and 5th grade had a huge impact on your success later in life. So what does that mean? It means that representation matters.
See, when I see someone who looks like me, the first thing I want to do is love on that individual. But that's what I was taught. And that's the spiritual nature too. So we've gotten so far away from our foundation as a people that now we're allowing other people to define us.
Most of my friends know that I lost my brother due to gun violence, and then I had to basically be in the same community and in the same area where I lost him, walking down the street, that type of trauma just kind of broke me, honestly. I was just in a messy situation where I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know how to figure out what was next. What was I going to do from there? But it took me a little minute. I'm like, well, this is why I have to do this. This is why I need these. I need A's. I need to go to this college. I need to get this degree because everything is for my brother. That's what motivates me every single day.
The last thing on my mind was going to college. We couldn't afford it. We didn't need it, apparently, because my parents were surviving. And then my life began to change when one teacher, Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, Black man, He came to me and showed me an old computer, probably like this big. It was a laptop. And he said, here, your family don't have a computer. Take it home. I took that thing home and did everything but what he thought I was going to do with it. I took it apart. I ain't do no work. I ain't do no games. I did nothing but took it apart, put it back together. Took it apart, took it to him so he could see it. Then I put it back together. He saw something in me, took me to a room full of computers and said, see what you could do.
At first, I honestly felt like growing up in the city of Wilmington, there was no room for opportunity and there was hope. There was no hope at all for black young boys growing up like me. But I honestly felt that way because I was never exposed to, different opportunities, or I was never exposed to, different perspectives of life. So when I began to, get around Logan and, get around like black people who are thriving and are making a change, it completely shifted my whole, not only view on Wilmington, but life as a whole.
There were gangs, there were guns, there were drugs, but I had folks to say, no, you're not going that direction. And it was almost like a command, you're not going that direction, you're going this way. So when someone saw me going the other way, they would tell one of the others, hey, Ray was down this way, but nah, don't go down there, you're supposed to be over there. So a lot of these kids today, they have aspirations, they have dreams, Brian, but they don't have what I don't think they have mentors and role models in their lives.
I think I just had really great educators and people, and there were some black educators around me, and a really phenomenal mother who told me I could do whatever I wanted to do as long as I put my mind to it. So I think it's all about the community that's around you, and nothing that I've ever done or seen has ever been unachievable or unattainable in my mind, because I have a community that's ready to support me.
We always hear this narrative of they're at risk. I like to think that they are at promise. So we're filling these kids' heads with, you got promise, you're at promise. So I like to be able to take those two words out of anything that we put in any of our grant applications. They're not at risk, they're at promise. And again, once you start influencing them with different language, different reflection of different examples, then it takes a different meaning.
To me, being a credit to your race, being excellent, move outside of yourself. Move outside of yourself and serve other people. It's not about you, but it is about you bringing your best so that the you that is you can serve somebody else. And that's just not rocket science.
So you got to take off the blindfolds and find that bullseye in your life. And once you find it, start honing in and getting closer to hitting that bullseye. Stop throwing darts in the dark. For once you realize that it's actually within your reach, things become attainable. So if you focus on possibility versus probability, I swear to God, it's yours.
I'm gonna tell all y'all, stop comparing yourself to anyone, because there's only one you. You will fail 100% of the time trying to be somebody else and not being yourself. You are who you are. You can always keep growing yourself, keep embracing yourself. And we talk about what failures and goals is. Don't be afraid to go out there and fail, because that's where the growth is, right? The growth is in the uncomfortability. Like if you stay comfortable, you will never grow.
And we are out. Good night.